Welcome to the Bossier City Council Administrative Council meeting. It is Tuesday, November 4th, 1:30 p.m. Madam Clerk, will you call the roll?
Mrs. Ross?
Here.
Mr. Chris Smith?
Here.
Mr. Cliff Smith?
Here.
All present?
All right, council, I need a motion to approve today's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All right, we got a motion by Ms. Ross, second by Councilman Cliff Smith. Is there any public comment on today's agenda? No? All right, any comment from the council? All right, council, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
We're not going to do the electronic voting on this, just.
Correct.
Good.
All right, council, I need a motion to approve the minutes of the August 12, 2025 Administrative Council meeting and dispense with the reading.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Ross, second by Councilman Cliff Smith. Is there any public comment on our minutes of our last meeting? Council, do y'all have anything?
No.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? All right, unfinished business.
The hearing to review the recommendation of removal of a dilapidated structure located at 2580 Tulip Street. Property Standards has advised that this case has been closed due to the property owner completing the repairs. So we can scratch that one off.
All right, so they've done everything they were asked to do? Okay.
Second item is an update on the hearing to review the recommendation of removal of a dilapidated structure located at 613 Edgar Street.
Mr. Ferguson, how are you, sir?
Councilman, how are you? Chris
Good.
Ferguson, Property Standards Inspector. The repairs on the structure are moving along quite well. All of the windows have been replaced, save for one. The roof has been replaced. The front porch and front entrance have been rebuilt, and the back entrance has been rebuilt. Mrs. Jones is here to give y'all an update on anything that I may have missed.
Okay. We don't have updated pictures, but
I had some sent down. October 31st.
anyways, Ms. Jones, how are you today?
Great, thank you, sir.
Good. And you're making good progress on the home?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Remind me, when did we suspend this to? How long did we give her?
December.
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 Okay. And you're going to be on track on that? To finish and have everything ready by December? Or at least up to current code?
As far as like the outside,
Mhm.
yes, sir. The part that I'm running into as far as having trouble is with the state. They say that it's law that like if you have a mobile home, every year you're supposed to have somebody come out and level it and get a new sticker. Well, not even the mobile home places know about that. I guess it's something that they don't really enforce. So with mine, I have to have a state certified person to come and do that and give the sticker. And so I've tried to collaborate with even different parishes like DeSoto, in Webster Parish. And so that's where I'm running into a problem as far as having it look, completed as far as that's concerned. I've already secured all the materials for the flooring, all of that's done. But I want to make sure that the leveling gets done instead of doing all of that and then it's leveled and things crack and
Right.
things like that. So that's the only thing that I'm having trouble with.
Yeah, I've never heard of a leveling, but I would assume there's lots of companies that do retrofitting, and I would assume maybe one of those companies could help. Retrofitting, yeah, that's when you take a mobile home and you demobilize it and strap it down to the ground. And so I would maybe call one of those companies. They can do it. I've never heard of that, but.
Did the state give you a list of people who are certified to do that?
Yes, sir, but all of them are not from here, and the ones that I did speak to, they are not interested in doing it unless they're doing it for, like, the companies.
Okay. Well, yeah, you got me stumped on that one, but as long as you're making progress
Yeah,
otherwise
progress
than
is
that, then
moving
we're
forward.
good.
As I
So-
said, you know, everything, it's getting rebuilt. The inside has been, as far as the flooring and new electricity and new ducts and all that, it's all brand new on the inside. It's, and she's taking care of the property as well as trimming trees, you know, so you want to dump $20,000 into something or whatever, it's good to not have a tree hanging over it.
Sure.
So she's taking care of all of that at the same time she's doing the repairs.
Sure.
And I believe they gave her till December the 6th to
Which-
have all of the repairs done up to property standards.
Is that the date of our next meeting?
No, sir. The date of our next meeting is on the 3rd, but they gave her till the 6th, so that gave her just a little bit more time.
Okay,
But that was to have it up to property standards requirements.
okay.
I just wanted to add that we'd be satisfied if she can bring it up to where at least it's not a blight on the community anymore.
Yeah,
Maybe people can't necessarily live in it, but as long as the outside is looking good and we don't keep getting complaints about it and it don't bring down property values, property standards would be satisfied with it.
okay. So let's do this. Let's have you come back on December 3rd for a final update. Maybe get with Chris and find out what checklist items you need to do before that date, and then we'll go from there. All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, new business?
Blight hearing for 3001 Shiloh Lane, Bossier City.
Craig Chapman with Property Standards. Initial inspection of the property at 3001 Shiloh Street was conducted on August 20th of this year, following complaints from nearby residents. The inspection revealed a significant accumulation of inoperable and dismantled recreational vehicles, along with several non-functioning lawn mowers, weed eaters, and various lawn equipment parts scattered throughout the property. Throughout the front, side, and backyard. Loose trash and broken glass was also observed across the property. Subsequent inspections have shown that while items are frequently moved, rearranged, the overall condition of the property remains substantially the same. The property continues to display an excessive accumulation of junk and debris that constitutes a public nuisance and blight on the neighborhood. Multiple neighbors have contacted us to express concern about the ongoing condition of this property. The visible accumulation of inoperable equipment, machinery, and debris distracts from the appearance of the neighborhood and lowers nearby property values. Additionally, the presence of broken glass and scattered equipment parts presents a potential hazard to the residents and children in the area. Our request is everything to be declared junk and ordered removed from the property.
All right, thank you. Is there someone here for 3001 Shiloh? Yes, sir. Come to the mic, state your name and address.
Lucius Levan Jr., 3001 Shadow Lane.
Okay,
What's that name again? I'm sorry.
Lucius Levan Jr.
all right.
Yeah, I just hired a lawn service to help me with the property, and my son is still working on it now. He's trying to do something with all that stuff, because once he started picking it up, he realized it was a lot more than he thought.
Yes, sir. When was this case originally opened?
It's been a while.
August 20th of 2025.
So it's been almost 3 months, and very little progress has been made?
Things will be moved from one side of the yard to the other. It's pretty much stayed the same.
How long would it take you to remove everything off the property,
Um,
realistically?
Probably like 2 weeks. I can call in some favors.
Do y'all have any questions? I'd make a motion to declare all his stuff junk and have it removed, but we'll suspend that for 2 weeks and give him an opportunity to do it before the city has to do it. So,
Thank
Madam Clerk, what's 2 weeks from today?
2 weeks from today, November 18th.
November 18th. So you have till November 18th. On November 19th, they'll show up and they'll remove it, and the city will charge you for it.
Fair enough.
Fair enough? So that's my motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right. Is there any public comment on that? Council, do y'all have anything else?
That's fine.
Okay. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstain? Motion carries.
Blight hearing for 4611 Sullivan Street, Bossier City.
Council members, Philip Coleman, Property Standards. Okay, so back on 5/16/25, I wrote this property up for a blight and 4 vehicles ran off. After going back for reinspection, nothing has been moved. 3 of the vehicles have been taken care of, 1 still sits there to this day. We've been giving them time. I gave them about 3 months to get stuff done. Nothing has got removed. What little bit did get removed, more stuff got brought in. So we went ahead and processed the blight into a summons. We posted the summons. And that got postponed to this hearing date, so that gave them another month to get stuff done, that nothing was done. So between the time of the last posting to this hearing date, the house is caught on fire, but nothing has been removed or cleaned up in the yard. I would like to declare everything junk and have it all removed. And you can also see this, if you drive down Swan Lake Road and you look down Sullivan Street, you can see the front yard. It's,
Is there anybody here for 4611 Sullivan Street? And you said the house is caught on fire?
yes,
Is it a complete loss?
looks like it.
Okay.
Anybody living in it?
No, ma'am,
Okay.
it's not livable.
Okay.
Can you state your name and address, please?
Mona Smith, 4611 Sullivan Street, Bossier City, Louisiana.
Can you also write down your name and address on the paper that's right there?
This is a considerable amount of junk. I've been sitting on this panel for 4 years, and I don't know that I've seen one with this much. Do you have a plan to try to clean this up and remove it?
Yes, sir, there has been a lot that has been hauled off already. Our father passed away 3 years ago, and we're still pretty much in mourning over him. And I have one brother that is a hoarder, and he is learning how not to be a hoarder. And after today, I'm the executor of the house. We all 3 inherited it, me and 2 brothers. One of them is disabled, he's 51, and I'm gonna demand for Greg that he's gonna have to get all of that taken off today. A lot has been hauled off already. It does look like it's been rearranged from the front to the back, to me also, and the back to the front, from the front to the back to the front. But he's gonna have to move a little bit faster too. But we didn't have fire insurance either. So we're working with no money, and whoever can help us with the trailer.
So what are we gonna do about the house that's now caught on fire?
Clean it out as best we can. I know we'll be able to think better once the inside's cleaned out, but we haven't been able to get to too much of that right now because of all the stuff in the front and the back. But the front and back needs to be cleared out. I know that. I do know that, and I want that done.
And you think the house is a complete loss on the, as far as the fire? And if you didn't have insurance, I guess where I'm getting at, are we gonna be here in 6 months condemning the house and tearing it down?
No, sir. I hope not. One brother, the one brother that's the hoarder, he's a master carpenter, and like I said, I know he'll be able to think better, but he knows that he can put it back together. We just have to find the resources that will help us. I've called, I don't know how many people to help. I'm just not getting anywhere with the dumpsters, and they're really expensive. We just don't have that kind of money. But we do have a friend that has a 40-foot trailer, and when he's not working, he helps us, helps my brother Greg haul things off.
Realistically, how quick could you, I mean, this is a lot. How quick could it all be gone? Because if the city does it, we're going to charge you, and if you don't pay it, it's going to put a lien against your property.
Yes. I'd say 3 weeks, but I'm gonna give my brother 2.
I think that's being a little, way too generous. I don't think there's any way this could be done in 3 weeks. Ma'am, if you can come up, but you need to state your name and address.
We'll also need you to sign it too, please.
My name is Carolyn Ivy, 4610 Given Street, Bossier City, Louisiana, 71111. I am a neighbor and a friend of their families, and I have been down there helping, hauling stuff out of the back to the front to get it gone. I don't think 3 weeks will get it, but maybe 3 months is what I was thinking, if that's possible, because of
It's
the
not going to sit
fire.
out there 3 months. We're going to remove it before then.
Well, I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about as far as all the stuff and the house. It's a lot of work. But people, we have all been showing up, and we have knocked a dent in the side of the house that's all gone. We had to work our way in to start getting everything out of the back to the front to get it out. And there are a couple of other people that are helping, and we're going to continue to help, you know, in their area to help them.
All right. Council, do y'all have anything, any questions?
So that's been since the 5th month?
Well, I just started to help since the fire, because I realize now they've got a whole lot more. And seeing them as the family and what they're going through, the fire, it's been a lot on them, and I know that. And me and other people are trying to physically help and get things out of there.
So it was cluttered before the fire?
Yes, ma'am. Well, it was the front, and then I guess the back was a problem. So I just started helping since the fire. But I'm not gonna stop helping until they, and there's other people that are wanting to help, and I saw that yesterday.
Madam Clerk, what's the date for 3 weeks from today?
3 weeks from today would be the 25th.
Okay, so I'll make the motion. We're going to declare all this junk and we're going to remove it. We'll defer that for 3 weeks. You got 3 weeks to try to get it out, or they're going to come and they're going to remove it. I wouldn't work on the house part. We're just, right now, the only
Okay.
thing that
The
we're
yard,
worried about
the
is the
property.
junk.
Gotcha. Okay.
They'll come after you on the house later if you don't get that cleaned up, but the junk is all we're concerned about. So you got
Right,
3
right.
weeks on the junk.
Okay.
All right, do I have a second on that motion?
Second.
Okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you meant the house junk, the house
This is
part
done
and the
as-
junk, and I'm thinking there's no way that can be done in 3 weeks, but 3 weeks? 3 weeks, I think we can get that done.
All right, so we got a motion and a second. Is there any other comments on this? Council, do y'all have anything else?
No.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? All right, thank you.
Make sure that both of you printed your name and address on that piece of paper, please.
You want my address? too?
4611?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Thank you. We will continue to keep working.
Next case is the blight hearing for 1228 Waller Avenue, Bossier City.
Philip Coleman, Property Standards. And, it's property at 1228 Waller. This is like the third case we have had to put on this one. The first two were nuisances that I did, and weeds and grasses to clean up the yard and clean up the backyard. He came back, more stuff in the yard, we cleaned it up again. This time I'm going for a blight because there's an abandoned camper trailer sitting in the front. It's all to pieces. Homeless have been staying in it at night. And we'd like to clean out the rest of the stuff that's there, haul it all off, make it junk, and demolish the camper on site and haul it off also.
What about the house? The house is fine?
House is fine for now, other than it's like really trashy inside, but they have no water, no electricity either.
Someone living there?
Yeah, yes, and we have reached out to elderly services, and they're trying to get in contact with him.
Is there anybody here for this address, 1228 Waller? No? Okay, well then we'll make a motion and we will, what is it? Condemn it? The-
It's just blight.
Or just blight? Okay. All right. We'll make a motion. Does it have a second?
Second.
All right. Is there any comment on this address?
And Mr. Smith, Mr. Chris Smith,
Mhm.
the motion is to declare it as junk and clean it up as fast as legally possible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? All right.
Next case is let's see, blight hearing for 134 Bobby Street.
Property standards again.
You want a
You've
chair?
been busy, haven't you?
You need a chair?
Almost. Okay, the one on Bobby, we cleaned up last year and took everything. And hadn't had any problems with him for a while. Got a complaint not too long ago to go back and look. His front yard was all just stuff scattered everywhere. Had one of those pop-up campers in the front yard that was alive in pieces. Wrote him up, started a case on it for a blight. He has got the front yard cleaned up. Except for the car, he still needs to do something with the car, the side of the yard, and most of the backyard. He's got something done there, but he's still got the side and the back and the car to deal with. He's making progress with it, he's getting it clean. I'm okay if you want, give him a little more time to get it done. But, not a whole lot of time, but a little more time to get it cleaned up.
How much time you thinking?
I get another-
Month?
Mm.
2 months?
Well, 3 or 4 weeks maybe. a month.
Okay,
And then I think he'd have it cleaned up by then.
okay.
Is there someone here for 134 Bobby? It's so important, he couldn't even show up.
Seen his truck out there, I don't know where he's at.
All right, well then we'll make a motion.
Let's do the 25th. Give them 3 weeks.
3 weeks, all right. So we'll go ahead and declare it all junk, order it removed, to suspend that for 3 weeks till the 25th.
Is there a
Second.
second?
Okay.
All right, any public comment? Council, do y'all have anything else? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
Motion carries. Next case is blight hearing for 4075 Maple Street and a blight hearing for 4085 Maple Street. They combined these two pictures.
Full of a property standard. We combined these two properties together because the same person owns both properties.
Okay.
So he's the one that had to clean them both up anyway. He has got pretty much everything cleaned up between the 2 yards. Me and Justin met with him the other day, showed him a few things left that needed to get addressed, and he is in the process of getting that addressed. I don't really think we're going to have to do anything with him because he's pretty much taken care of everything.
With both houses?
But both houses, yes, sir. He's got a few lawnmowers to get rid of, a little bit of bricks to get rid of, and then the other yard, a few lawnmowers over there to get rid of. Pretty much everything else, all the stuff he had piled up in the driveway, running into the other yard, is gone.
So what do you recommend for this, the house next door? The same 3 weeks, he can get done with
3
both
weeks for the
of them?
whole thing together.
Both
and
of 'em?
then If it's not done, we'll just
Okay.
Is this, this is new business number 5 and 6, Phyllis?
Yes, sir.
All right, is someone here for Maple Street? Okay. So motion is to declare it all junk, have it removed, suspend that for 3 weeks till the 25th.
Second.
Is there any public comment on that? Council, anything? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, any abstain?
So other people do work, Billy.
Hearing to review the recommendation of removal of a dilapidated structure located at 2441 Hoyer Street, Bossier City.
Afternoon, Chris Ferguson, Property Standards. This house, we boarded it up about 2 years ago and drove by and noticed that the front was falling in. So went in and got pictures of it, started a condemnation case on 8/19. The summons was posted on 9/4. As you can see, every ceiling in that building has a hole in it, and some of the walls. All of them are rotten and starting to mold. We hired Mr. Pugh to see if anybody had any interest in this house.
Mr. Pugh?
Good afternoon. Gahagan Pugh, appointed as curator for Bossier City Property Standards. My office address is 333 Texas Street, Suite 2100, Shreveport, Louisiana, 71101. I researched this house, and I found that Wilma Franks is the last owner. She died around October 29, 2001.
Oh, wow.
And I did not see a succession filed. I got an email from Justin that Michelle Corley called Property Standards Office. She's a descendant of Ms. Franks. She said there was no succession done and that she didn't want to pay to track down the rest of her family members and to petition for succession. I think she basically said she's done with the property. Justin let her know that he confirmed the hearing was today, and she said okay, but she said she probably wouldn't come. Oh,
Oh, she's here.
sorry. Is that,
Good afternoon, ma'am. Please state your name and address.
Michelle Quarterly, 1242 Camp Zion Road, Houghton, Louisiana.
Okay.
The house belonged to my Wilma, which is my grandmother's sister, okay? And Wilma went into the nursing home. Grandma and granddaddy rented out the house to give the money to her. And Wilma died. Then Grandma and granddaddy continued to rent out the house. There was no succession because my Wilma was a widow with no children. And, back then they had 8 kids. So they had all scattered wherever. So then when my grandparents died, my mother, who was an only child, continued to pay, the taxes on it, rent it out for, whatever. Then when my mother died 4 years ago, I didn't know what else to do but just keep paying it because we've been paying it for 25 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my thought was that, if I could ever get it in my name, then I would just sell it. Because I have no interest. I don't want to try to flip it or do anything with it, but I also don't want to put money into something I'll never own.
Right.
So I talked to somebody, and they said that because if they were going to have to go in and knock all that stuff down and clear it out, that the city would then own the house or what have you, and that I, as a direct descendant, could possibly get a clear deed that way to be able to. And I've had a couple folks interested in it, but I can't do anything. I'm the one that everybody calls. We're the ones that put the board on the thing, because I remember, because it was during COVID and plywood was like $30 a sheet. It was worth more than the house was, but, we did it to try to comply and try to, do what we could. But I just can't, I'm not gonna put a bunch of money into that if I don't own it.
Mr. Jacobs, is there anything she can do to get this house put in her name, or?
Well, if you're not going to do a succession, first, the succession would be the first step. And then assuming that the record owner died without a will, leaving it to a particular person or particular persons, then it would be an intestate succession. And therefore, the descendants, and then if the descendants have now died, then the descendants of the descendants, so on and so forth. That would be step number one. Then, depending on that, then you would have to do a partition proceeding. It would probably be some type of partition by licitation, which is basically a partition by sale, where you would have to go in there and buy all those heirs out, if you could do
Who knows where
it.
they are, you know?
Right.
Because that was my grandparents. Then we got my mama,
Yeah,
you know, and then they're all about to death.
So-
I don't know who any of these people are.
so, and that is, you know, that would be, again, unfortunately, the work involved in that, whether you're dealing with $1 million estate or a $10,000 estate, the legal work is still the same. So you're probably looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of it, a minimum of $10,000 in legal work. However, if you quit paying the taxes, then at some point in time, the property is either gonna go up for tax sale, somebody's either gonna buy it at tax sale. If not, then it would be adjudicated to the city. And then there's a certain process then that once the property has been adjudicated for a certain period of time, there is a process wherein we sell adjudicated property. So those are basically your two options.
So basically,
Quit paying the taxes and
well,
let
like I
it,
said, I mean, I paid them for this year, so they would be up. And I had said to myself, you know, this is it, this is ridiculous, this is stupid, because this is $1,000 a year. I'm like, I'm not doing any more, it's just going to have to go up for auction, good luck, let somebody else deal with it. So then I started getting all this stuff, and I'm like, you know.
yeah.
But, I mean, if I could get into my name, I mean, yeah, I would sell it and let somebody flip it and do it, whatever the heck they want to do with it. But I'm not gonna put money into something I'll never own. And I could care less about trying to go to tax auction and argue with these other folks about, you know, whatever. So,
Those are the two options. At some point in time, if the taxes are not paid, then it'll go up for sale. It'll either be purchased at tax sale, then it'll become the responsibility, including any lien that's placed on the property by the city for the cost of the demolition. And then, at that point in time, if nobody buys it, then it becomes city property. And then we do have a process wherein we do sell adjudicated property to clear out the liens and try to give merchantable title to, you know, a purchaser.
so I guess I'm asking, like, so the heirs have, I mean, where do the heirs fall in this whole deal? I mean, just whenever
Well, the
the town's
heirs-
adjudicated, then it's just like, they're all cut out and it's just
Correct.
free dirt.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there will be a tax sale, and then, of course, there's a 3-year redemption period
Right.
if it's purchased by a private person at tax sale. And then there's a 5-year, I believe it's 5 years for a monition or a suit to quiet tax title. So, you know, if somebody were going to, you know, buy it for some type of investment, if it was adjudicated to the city, if nobody purchased it, then the delays are somewhat shorter. Once it's adjudicated for a period of greater than 6 months, then there's a process in which the city can sell it, you know, if somebody's interested in buying it.
But they're coming back to redeem it, though. I mean, if I did that, I'd still be right back in, me and all the heirs would still be back into it, right? So
Well,
I couldn't redeem it.
well, if somebody redeems it, then you're still stuck in the same
That's what I'm saying,
situation
still
you
be me and all
were.
the other heirs,
Correct.
so. Okay.
And
So
even,
you-
Mr. Jacobs, even if it's adjudicated and the city sells it, will all of the fees and everything still go along with that?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, we do negotiate some of the liens just to get, you know, the property off of the city rolls, so, you know, we don't have to take care of it, mow it, and maintain it, cut the trees, things of that nature. But that's, you know, basically done.
Well, like I said, if I had it in my name, I mean, I have folks interested in it now, and I would just flip it and try to get part of my tax money back, because that's like $1,000 a year.
Yeah. Well, at this point, with the shape of the house is in, it needs to be torn down, which is gonna cost you $10,000 to $20,000 to tear it down.
Well, I mean, not me, because I have people that, you know, are
Or,
construction people
Yeah.
and whatever, yes, so.
but that's the, if we tear it down, that's gonna be the ballpark of what it's gonna cost, and that's gonna be the lien we're gonna place against it.
And nobody's gonna want to pay that out of tax sale for.
And
that
so,
plus the
I
other,
mean,
so.
do you have any interest in tearing this house down yourself and trying to
I
work
still
it
own
out?
So what difference does it make? you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's, if you don't have any interest in tearing it down, we're gonna tear it down.
And I mean, like I said, if I would own it ever, but if I never own it, then why would I put, you know,
Wanna put your
any of my own money in it?
Yes, ma'am, I
Just
understand.
to say, you know, so I can keep paying taxes on it.
Yeah, I understand.
So-
But that's the situation we're in right now. So if you don't want to tear it down and try to figure it out,
Because, I mean, I can track down all these heirs. There's a bazillion and no telling where they are.
yes, ma'am. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna make a motion that we go ahead and condemn it and have it torn down.
So, I mean, at any point, would they be able to reach out to me whenever all the dust settles, if nobody buys it or whatever? Me being an heir, a direct heir, would I have any kind of consideration in the
If, no-
first choice of any kind of whatever?
if nobody buys it, then it's gonna be adjudicated to the city.
Oh, I can go pay $10,000 for it anyway, so never mind.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, please put your name and address on that paper, please.
I'm gonna second your motion for the city to tear it down.
Okay, so I got a second by Ms. Ross. Councilman Smith, you have anything?
No, sir.
Is there any public comment on this? All right. And ma'am, before we make this vote, you understand we're tearing the house down?
Tear it down, you
Okay.
have it, because I'm done.
Okay.
All right, sounds.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
Hearing to review the recommendation of removal of a dilapidated structure located at 2638 Barbara Street.
Chris Ferguson, Property Standards. A couple years ago, we had this house, we asked that the house be boarded up, and it was. But some windows and stuff had been broken out, and the board was missing from the back, so I went and investigated the house and noticed that it didn't have any floors in it, or many floors were missing in a couple of rooms. All of the drywall had holes in it. The kitchen was a disaster. The whole ceiling drywall was missing. So on 8/19, we started a case on it and posted the summons on 9/4. And as soon as I posted the summons, all of the drywall that was left in the house ended up in the backyard.
Somebody's doing
And
something.
tubs and such. So I asked the permits office, and nothing had been done, so they stopped that. So somebody wants to do something with this house, but we would very much like it to be torn down and ordered removed from the property.
Mr. Pugh?
So for this house, I did get in touch with the owner, and her name is Denisa Richards. Is she here?
Yeah.
But I told her, you know, the date of the hearing, oh, hi. Are you Ms. Hernandez?
Yes.
Okay. I told her about the hearing, and she said she'd contact Property Standards to request an extension, and I think Ms. Hernandez may be interested in purchasing it.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Senia Hernandez. So, in 20.
Can you state your address, please?
Senia Hernandez, 2654 Barbara Street,
Okay.
Bossier City, Louisiana, 71112.
And before you sit down, sign that piece of paper as well.
Okay. So in 2020, we made an agreement with Denisa to buy the house, owner to owner. So we already paid $20,000 on the house. And when we got the house, we didn't know that it was, well, we knew in that time that was like a roofing problem. So it was a leaking on the house. We fixed the roofing, we put a new roof, but all the walls were damaged. You know, in the meantime, we continued to pay the house. So we, at this point, we paid $20,000. So yesterday we have an appointment to put the house into my name and to pay the another $10,000 that, you know, we own to Denisa. But she's in the hospital. She was in the hospital, so we couldn't, you know, make the the signing yesterday, but we want to, get the house into my name and get the permits and, fix everything in the house. We cleaned the house. We took all the, sheetrock down because we noticed that all the drywall was damaged, like completely damaged. So we took all the, the sheetrock, I dumped everything. So we just need time to put it into my name and, put all, sheetrock, floors, everything new. We're gonna, completely renew the house, but we need, time. And, yeah, that's what we need right now.
Okay. To do this is a pretty extensive remodel. It's going to require permits.
Yes, we're gonna, I want to get the permits and I gonna, get somebody with like license to do the plumbing, electricity and AC, yeah.
Okay. When is she expected to get out of the hospital? When are you expected to try to close?
In a week.
In a week?
Yeah, we have another appointment at the title company in a week.
Okay.
And, we're gonna put it into my name so I can get the permit because I can't get permits because the house is still on, her name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll give you some time, or I'm gonna make a motion. We'll give you some time, but, what my motion will be is to condemn the structure and order it removed. We'll suspend that sentence for, realistically, how long do you think it takes you to get the home back up to current code? Realistically?
I'm not sure, I don't want to say it's gonna take a month.
It's gonna take longer than a month.
Yeah,
I'm
I
thinking it's
know.
gonna take 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, what we can do is, because the framing is damaged, that's, I think one of the back door, that's why it fell off, because, the framing was damaged. And what we can do is like fix all the framing of the house, put new windows, like fix it completely on the, like all windows and doors. And then, try to fix everything as soon as we can, but we can get all new windows on the house. That's
The
what.
general remodel permit is 6 months.
6 months,
So
okay.
when she's able to pull a permit, we'll stop everything and let that permit go for that amount of time. It's just, I don't know when she's going to be able to take the house over.
Madam Clerk, what's the date 6 months from today?
April 14th? No, April the 4th.
April, what would be our administrative council meeting in April?
I have no idea.
Oh, we haven't done next year's calendar yet?
No, sir, we have
Okay.
not. If I could make a suggestion, what if we continue this till December the 2nd to see if she's been able to put it in her name and go from there? Because maybe by then we'll know where we're going to be.
Okay, let's do that then.
We can
All
go
right.
to 6 months from that point.
All right, so what? So, what's that?
Yeah, I'm out
Well-
of the country on December 2nd.
On December 2nd, and December 3rd is our meeting. Can
So
somebody?
it is December 2nd, I'm sorry.
December 2nd is our meeting? Could you have somebody come and represent you?
Yeah, I can find, I can send my
Okay.
brother.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to continue this to our December 2nd meeting. And we'll review, and what we're going to be looking for is by December 2nd, this house has been transferred into your name and you've pulled permits.
Okay.
That's what we're going to be looking for. You don't have to be up to code by December 2nd, but we want permits pulled and work started.
Okay, yeah.
That's what we're going to expect. So make a motion to continue this till December 2nd. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right. Is there any public comment? All right, council, anything else?
No.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain? All right.
Hearing to review the recommendation of removal of a dilapidated structure located at 4807 Orchard Street.
Bill Coleman, Property Standards. Okay, this house at Orchard Street, I actually found by accident. I was working another case, seen the back of this house had been on fire, went to investigate it. The whole house is completely burned out. The fence line, the shed in the back was burnt, I melted all the siding off of it. Posted it, nothing got done. In the time of waiting, I've had to cut the yard a couple of times. Nothing has been done. Nobody has called, talked to me, anything about it. I'd like to go ahead and tear it down and have it removed.
All right, Mr. Pugh?
My reviewing of this house, I found that the owner is Airbud 25, is the name of the company.
Like the movie, huh? Basketball fans.
Yeah, I guess. It's actually, they've had a few that I've done over the years. All Airbud is the company.
Haven't
No,
heard?
no response.
Okay. All right, and is anybody here for 4807 Orchard? No? All right, we'll make a motion. We will have it condemned and torn down as early as legally possible. We have a second? Councilman Smith seconds it. Is there any public comment? Council, anything else?
Nope.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstain?
Okay. Hearing to review the recommendation of removal of a dilapidated structure located at 632 Joanne Street.
Justin Robinson, Property Standards. This started as a weeds and grass inspection on August 19th. During the inspection, we observed a large hole in the side of the house, almost large enough for somebody to walk inside of. Further inspection showed there is absolutely no flooring. The back wall is actually separating from the house itself. Looks like it's about to fall off. The ceiling is caving in. It's our recommendation that this house be demolished and removed from the property.
Mr. Pugh?
In my research, I found the owner was Luis Miguel Estra Flores. I sent him a letter. I did not get a response. Mr. Flores? Mr.
No speak English.
We don't have anybody that can translate? You want to call? Is,
Well, let him talk to you
is,
first.
Madam Clerk, is Carolina upstairs maybe?
It's possible. Let's see.
What'd you say?
So he can talk on his phone and you can be able to understand.
Hey, is Carolina upstairs? Okay. Oh, is she in the building? Okay, thank you. We need an interpreter.
Does she speak any English? English? Just a little?
Regina? Paulina? Okay, thank you. Okay, Hagan, what was the gentleman's name that owned the property?
Luis Miguel, Luis space Miguel space
Bless you.
Estra, ESTRA space Flores, FLORES. That's your name?
We have somebody coming?
They're checking to see.
She's coming? Okay. Just one minute. No, you're fine.
Yes, mister?
I thought you spoke Spanish.
I'm gonna cut that off the record. And hopefully, Mr. Smith, as of Friday, we can have some answers to our questions as to who, what, when, where, why.
Yep, that's the hope.
So Vince, you know gracias, huh?
He ain't paying no
Mucho
attention.
I know, he's
dinero.
not listening. Vince, you know gracias, huh? That is.
I think they got someone coming.
We need to put some music on your computer,
I
Phyllis.
can't put music on. YouTube has
Copyright.
these real strict copyright laws.
So if I sang the,
Yeah, that actually might be enough to get it cut off.
Yeah, we used to put Christmas music on, and we'd have a fire going on the screen, like a fireplace, and all of our videos got shut down by YouTube.
You laugh when we did the game a couple Fridays ago. Keith sang like 5 words, and the video got cut off of YouTube.
In fact, if we do our movie thing, we have to have permission to do our
Hi.
movie thing.
Hey, how are you? Good. He doesn't speak any English, so. Okay. What's
I'm
that?
sorry, I said excuse me.
Oh, is he planning on remodeling this house or gonna do anything with it?
He plans on remodeling it.
Okay,
I just want to make clear, on the reinspection, there was a little bit of work done, but there's no permit pulled, so it needs to be clear that a permit does have to be pulled before he does do the work.
Does
I'm
he have-
willing to give him time to do the work, just has to be legally done.
okay, does he have the ability to get a permit pulled?
Va a tener que sacar un permiso para hacer el trabajo, ¿está bien? He says that's fine.
Okay, just,
¿Puede agarrar un permiso hoy? Si tiene que. Yeah, he can get it today.
okay. How long's the house been like this, Justin?
This case was started on August 19th, that's when we first saw it.
Let's do the same thing we just did with the last one. Let's continue this till December 2nd.
Okay.
And then if he doesn't have a permit pulled, we'll,
Just permit pulled and work started by December 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell him that?
Tiene que agarrar un permiso antes del 2 de diciembre y empezar a hacer trabajo antes de esa fecha también, ¿está bien? He said he'll do it.
okay, so this room, December 2nd.
We won't be in this room.
Yeah, we will.
Yes,
Oh,
we
yeah,
will
we-
be in this room December 2nd.
1:30 on December 2nd in this room. Okay?
El 2 de diciembre a las 1 de diciembre.
And make sure he knows that we expect the permit pulled and work started before that date.
So tiene que tener el permiso y trabajando en la casa antes del 2 de diciembre.
They'll go by and get some. All right, all right, so make a motion to continue to December 2nd. Do I have a second?
Second.
All right, and is there any other comment?
No.
Okay. Council, do y'all have anything? All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anybody abstain or oppose? All right, December 2nd. Thank you. All right. We ran through that marathon pretty quick.
Yes, sir.
Justin, you have anything else?
No, sir.
No? Charles, anything?
Nothing.
All right, if there's nothing
Philip,
else.
you're done, you're sure?
I'm gonna say nothing, Your Honor.
Hey, you can do that too. All right, meeting adjourned.